Everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, we're gonna be talking about squads, and we're gonna look at exactly how hard this is gonna be. I still have a giant problem with the fodder in this game. I've got some stuff with my characters for gold skills. I've been leveling up one particular character all day, and even yesterday. And yeah, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit, walk through some of my bringing up of my characters, because we've got Alliance right now that's kind of the precursor to some squad needs here. And if this is the way it's going to go, I have some concerns. So let's look at that. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, notification bell, subscribe, all that sort of thing. And let's check it out.
WolverThor!
All right, so I'm on my Iron Man here. You can see he's 117. I've been casually leveling him all day, and I think I got 0.01% of XP. Now I'm in, I was in Magardia for a little bit. Now I'm in the Dark Domain on earlier level because he's a little bit lower and I didn't want to put him in the later levels. But I was a little surprised with how slow it's still going. So I thought they were going to put some field XP out there. If they did, I'm not seeing it. If they did, it's insanely small and I don't understand the point of it. So that's the first thing I've got to say is that. So now as I get into the rest of this stuff, what we're looking at here is basically my entire squad. So I want to try to get to a point where I can get these guys to basically 1,000,000 power at least, so I can do stuff in with my alliance mates on my alts. You can see here, like, I've got 2 Rise the East piece. It's all 5, 1, 6. I mean, I could bring these to 6, but again, like, fodder's pretty hard to come by, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, these are all no cores in here, so I can drop some cores in there. That's also another terrible system in the game that, you know, basically I'll put 3s in here, but I'm not going to build up a bunch of 4s and 5s because they fail so much and it costs an insane amount of convergium that you lose. You might as well light it on fire. So to get additional skill points there, I'm kind of don't love that. So on my skills for my hero, you know, this is just kind of a side note. Yeah, I brought him to 15. I've got a bunch of gold, so I'm just doing that with the abilities that I'm understanding to be good. The other part is specialization. So you can see here, like, I've done nothing with this Iron Man, right? So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna bring over, you know, a bunch of stuff from my Widow, and I'll throw it in the bank. Now, again, this is why I wish there was a roster bank in the game. I thought that was something that they were going to do with this recent update, but they did change some stuff where it was with the bank, but it wasn't what I thought would have been the right thing. I think a roster bank is something that's better as opposed to doing sort of what you're seeing me do now. And it's something that I think I'm going to keep kind of preaching. And again, I think that if you literally just, you know, come over here, I'm just going to make up a spot. Like, and I think I did this in one of my other videos too. You come over here, hey, this is my roster bank. I click something and it's a giant thing with a bunch of room. You know what I mean? It's I click it, and instead of going to squad storage, here, or I'm sorry, squad storage, like it's just I can drop everything there. So it's not just 275, and I'm fine with this squad storage, but it's more than 275. It's additional space that I can put where I'm not storing. I mean, I'd say another 200 or 300 spaces, because what we all still do is we use our alts as mules, and I have my cores all over the place. I've got my badges all over the place. I've got all sorts of things all over the place. It'd be nice just to have them dumped in here. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take my convergium here, and I'm going to go drop it into the bank, and I'm going to then see what I can get on Iron Man. So I'm switching everything over to my Iron Man, and I'm in the process of, you know, doing the cards. But one of the things, like, so I'm not gonna, I've already got a Captain America card for Widow that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and build up a couple of these cards, this being one of them. And just drop it over on Iron Man. I can do the exclusive stat later, but I'm just gonna combine it into 6 stars Or actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna do that. No, it's a good card. Let me think about that for a second. So I just combined my, see, that's actually not bad. So I can throw that on there. I've combined that, and I did a Spidey here, where it was kind of like, I need to lock that card. Wow. So, you know, I can take this one over. It's not too bad. This one I was thinking about bringing to 6. But let's just, I'm going to put both, that one, this one, and this one all on my, it's got some supervillain damage on it. You know, I can bring those over to Iron Man. Or actually, you know what? I'll transmute them, you know, and this one, same thing. Supervillain damage, total damage. You know, I'll move some supervillain damage stuff over to him to see if it helps a little bit and helps bring up some more power, you know, just to get something on him. Okay, so I'm bringing all this stuff now over to my Iron Man. And we'll see how it kind of goes. I got some cores on here too. Again, I'm just gonna see if, you know, I'm just gonna place these and hope that it helps. I'm not building them up because that system is so bad. And we'll just kind of go from there. We're bringing over some of the cards just to see what we can get. That's not gonna increase our damage. These 3 are all good. This one for just some super villain damage, and we're just bringing over these in case I want to actually combine some more and try to build them up a little bit. We'll see how that works out. All right, so we started this off with specialization. All right, so now, I mean, these little ones, and I don't actually know exactly which ones I'd want to bring up in here necessarily, but I know I want to at least start getting the chain kind of going out. So I'm going to do that first to get some of these built up, and I'll speed through this part. Just a quick check-in, you can see a little snapshot again of where I'm at with these. I'm already starting to run low on these. I got quite a bit of these, which I could obviously build up some of the other ones, but I'm getting a little worried about that. So this is one of them that we want. So let's build up the arc reactor. This is when increased damage when bleeding. So we want to get that on there for sure. Let's build this one up. See how high we can get it. We'll just save you see we're running low on purple, so I'm going to save that. All right, this is another one, the main ones that we want, so we're going to pump into this. Another one, we want algorithm improvement, so we're going to bump into that. And this would be the last one here that I actually equip. We might go around and actually get some of these smaller ones just to increase the power, but we're gonna get our last one that we're actually equipping here. Try to get it to 6. It depends. I'm not gonna go crazy with this one because I don't have a lot of the main green ones. Try to get to 6. We'll see. All right, so we haven't gone up around here. You can see we got the ones we want, but let's see where our power's at right now. All right, so we got, you know, I was it like 750 to 760. So we got like 60K there, which isn't too bad. And then we've still got plenty of other spots we can kind of build here. Let's see, are any of these actual, I mean, they're important ones to get. Some of them, that is. Yeah, so we're gonna still go around some of these and get some, but it won't increase power. But like a lot of these, there's one that we want attack. That'll increase our actual power a little bit, but you'll see a lot of them won't. So we'll go around and get some of these. All right, so I've gone all around Iron Man's little specialization tree. I've left a couple empty that, oh, actually this one is not too bad. That I was gonna say that I typically wouldn't want to build, like there's no point to it because I'm just using this for Alliance raid. You know, stuff like this should be, yeah, PvP, whatever. Maybe I'll build that eventually. And right now, so that bumped them up to about, what, 900? So just shy of 900K, which isn't bad. Let's look at our inventory. Now, how many tunes can I do that to, though? You can see I'm running really low there. The other ones I can get a little bit going, but let's just say one more character, right? Maybe. I don't think, and Iron Man's honestly, his specialization is crazy easy. go to a Black Widow, like you've got to circle her entire ability to be able to unlock it at all. So I'm not certain some of the other ones are going to be that easy to do. Maybe they are for their trees, but next thing we're going to look at cards. Let's see if we can get any more out of cards. Actually, I take that back. Let's do cores first, because those we already got set. So we're going to go through here and manage our cores a bit. You can see I just jumped up to 977 there, so I'm almost at 1 million with them. Not too bad. The only other core that I don't have filled in is a green one that I don't have, and honestly, I'll go get a crit damage core or something, but that's not really, it's not gonna bump my stats up at all. I can take that to 6 stars, that'll get me there, but do I want to use fodder on something like, I'm gonna only use a few times a week? I don't know. So next part, well, let's look at our potential. I don't have a lot I can do here, but I have a little bit of attack. I can do one more attack. That got me up, 1,200 points there. So now I'm going to go to the Omega cards and see what I can do here. You just got over 1 million with one of those, so that's nice. All right, 1.2. Let's see if we can get to 1.1. That won't do it, but I could bump that card up. Let's bump that card up to a 5-star. I hate doing this. Give me a little bit more attack. It must have been a magic card, I assume. It's like, why is magic on there? Did I build that up with her? All right, did we get to 1.1 yet? Nope. And they're all 5. And honestly, like, I don't know if I'd want to do much more combining of the cards. I could, but again, I don't love doing stuff like that for something like this. He's at 1 mil, man. I've got a bunch of fodder in the bank as far as, boxes and stuff. But honestly, I've been saving those because I kind of want to see if they're going to adjust some things. And I just don't like kind of how it's set up at the moment. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hold on to this for now. But you know what? I don't know, especially the core boxes. I'm not opening those. Like, they're trash. There's no point to do that. Some of these other boxes, I know I'm not going to get much out of them. Actually, you can see almost all of those are cores. And these are just, 1-star 1 to 3 boxes, which are all going to be 1, so it's trash. I just did a bunch of those where I barely got, even a few 3s. So I'm sitting here going, okay, he's up over 1 mil now, almost 1.1. If I get a little bit different, better core badges, I'm going to keep leveling him. That'll get him some more power and get him hopefully up to 1 million or 1.1. And let's look at the alliance. Like, where's this one? Where are we at right now? Let's just see. So I need to be 1.9 to be able to get in there. Man, that is so close. Like, and that's why I want to really get him to like that 1.1 range, just to give myself something more, And it's like, I guess Rise the East, like that's worth doing one more just because it's a Rise of the East. So do I have 5? Let me see. I'll see if I have 5 more of those and kind of go and maybe bring that up. Yeah, I don't even have enough fodder to bring up that Rise of the East. I've got 1.5. I could get another one, which sure, I'll go ahead and do that now. But that's all I got. It's just not, I don't have what I need to actually combine. And so I've got 2 pieces. I got a few more 4s. All those are specials. You can look at my boxes, like I said, but that's not going to get me what I need. I just want to look and see. I guess I have 2 5s here, so I could retrieve these. Those are selectors. I got some 4 stars. I could probably squeak something out there. You know what? For science purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. All right, here we go. So we'll go ahead and bring up the Rise of the East helm. Use those. I'd love to get like a defense pierce, honestly, on this one, or crit rate on it. But right now, I really don't care. I just want to get it to 6-star. Crit damage. It's not bad. It's just like everything piece really, you know, kind of hits everything, to be honest with you. So it's like, all right. But now let's get that back over to our Iron Man and see if we can get over the 1-1. Okay, let's see where he lands. Gives me all the stats. 1-1, exactly. So, yeah, I got him to 1-1. Yay. You know, I can get him a little bit higher. Let's just look at the stats for argument's sake. Nothing's going to be its max, but Stam's 138, crit rate's 33, crit damage is terrible. Geez, 110. Defense Pierce super low, cooldown. Wow. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, these are all pretty bad stats, not gonna lie. So, I mean, it is just sort of a hodgepodge of randomness, but I mean, at least I can go in there, I guess. You know, you can see what I got on my gloves, what I got on my boots. It's just, again, I mean, these aren't great things, but it gives me, I mean, I'm kind of lucky I got 2 attack stats on that, right? At least for getting in there. So, this is sort of crazy. I mean, now imagine wanting to do that for all your other tunes. Like, again, I could get through a lot of the specialization, you know, through some of the specialization through some of this. I could do a little bit badges. I could level them up a little bit more. I haven't been the most efficient with leveling my characters, but this is going to be hard for a lot of people. Again, I showed, you know, how much I've got in storage here as far as from, these are regional selectors, the cores, all cores. These are 2 to 4s. All those are going to be 2s. This is just going to be random between all, who knows. Same thing here, cores. And then these are all basically 1 star, 1 star, 1 to 3 star, which is going to be 1, 1 to 3 star is going to be 1, 1 to 3 is going to be 1, and then 1 to 3. So, you know, I know I can get some stuff on here, but it's not, I mean, what is that? 1, 2, 3, it's called 400 ones. And it takes, you know, 5 just to get a 2, you know what I mean? So it's like, and it takes 5 of the 2s to get a 3. I mean, it's just, it real quickly turns into nothing, you know? So that's why I've got a lot of concern about this. I just, you know, I wanted to show this and see it for myself, frankly. And it's a little bit more disappointing than what I even thought it would be. It's like, okay, I got this one guy to 1-1. But, you know, what other cards am I going to pull around? Like, I mean, I have some other lower ones on Widow, but not anything crazy. I guess I could build up some regular attack cards and defense cards. Maybe I could put that on Captain America and put them in there. But even like, what about gear? You know, and it's like, I want to build my gear for Widow still too. So I'm like, I'm now going to take the fodder that I was going to put on Widow and, you know, that's a Rise of the East. I mean, that was a huge use of materials to put on a Rise of the East. And the only reason I even did it is because I'm actually considering transmuting that Rise of the East over to my Widow. And if I wasn't considering that, there is no planet I would have done that on. None. So, look, I like Alliance Raid a lot. I think it's fun. I like the new aspects of the game that they brought in. I think they're cool. The invasion seems fun. The badges are cool. They've got a lot of people like kind of theory crafting around it. And I think that's fantastic. But I really worry about just people being able to get, you know, that high with characters, you know, with the Alliance Raid. Honestly, it's like, okay, you know, and they cleared that one. So now it's like, all right, well, what's this? You know, where are we at with what's going on here? You know, I'm barely there still. Just make sure, you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to run through that a little bit. Again, love the game mode. We're on step 13. I mean, where are you guys all that with that stuff? You know, again, you can see our high ranks. You know, JS has got crazy high, you know, collection power. So is DS Cries Danny's Tears. He's got a bunch. So is Warrior Queen, Dante, Obi. These are all people who have pretty large rosters. And then Halfsen, well, he's got a super strong Iron Man. He doesn't have a wide roster necessarily unless he moves his stuff around, you know, and then it starts, you can see how much it dips off. And these are pretty strong players in the game. You know what I mean? Like these are, and you just get people who've got one character, you know, and you can see me, I'm way down here between traveling and not having a lot of characters up. I'll try to go through there and do that, but man, again, I'm just gonna keep saying they need to give us more fodder. Straight up, like they need to give us more fodder. I'm happy to help my alliance with this. Tell me where your guys' alliances are with this, because I can't imagine there are many alliances. I mean, again, we didn't coordinate a lot, but that are a lot farther than this, because we've got a pretty strong alliance. We're generally pretty active, but not everybody's got wide rosters. We've got a few people who do, but not everybody. And I'm assuming most alliances are either at our level, or there's a handful of alliances that are either similar or at our level, or folks who are just hoping to have one character at 1.5. So leave a comment in the comment below, or follow the Discord link in the description below and bring something there. We've got Alliance Raid feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys. I've been recording this, and the actual footage is an hour long. I'm going to cut a whole bunch of it out and speed through stuff, but I mean, a lot of it to get to this point where it's stuff that I've been saying before, and I hope that they do something to sort of allow this so we can have more fun with this. I don't know. Maybe it's in a grand plan that it's meant to be a long grind here, and I'm okay with that if there's something coming. So that's where I'm at. That's all I got. Appreciate you guys lasting this long. Hammer down like buttons, click notification bell, subscribe, all that sort of thing. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.